Spoilers ahead for Halloween Kills 2021. There, we'll just jump right to that.
This is a movie set in the hometown of the mannequin known as Michael Myers. And I think a better story would be as if there was like a demon inside a JCPenney mannequin killing people, because then you could explain the teleporting and the fact that like it just shows up and no one knows why. But anywho, so I guess Michael Myers returns to his hometown for another. Well, it's always on Halloween.
So in the previous one, I take it you haven't seen the one that led into this. So it starts directly after the previous one ends. And for some reason, they decided, let's transport Michael Myers on the day that he went on a killing spree the first time. Let's take him out of his asylum where he's been standing there quiet, almost lifeless, for 40 years. But on the day that we all know that he likes to murder, let's transfer him prison to prison. And he breaks out.
So this is before the last Halloween movie we watched.
All right, so Halloween H2O pretended that Halloween 3 through 7, 6 or 7 didn't exist. So it went 1, 2, H2O. But now Halloween 2018 pretended that Halloween 2 through 8 didn't exist. So it went Halloween 1, Halloween 2018, then Halloween Kills. So what you watched with Josh Hartnett and all that doesn't exist.
Okay, so in the movie that I watched this week, he went on one killing spree, got put into an asylum, broke out, and then this movie happened.
Yep.
Okay.
And he was sitting in that asylum, didn't say a word to anyone for 40 years.
And no one in that town knew he broke out?
No, they did. The entire movie.
Still let kids wander the fuck around.
Yeah. The bus transporting all the psychopaths crashed.
Okay, so that makes this next question way worse. Like, why didn't they shoot him when they had the chance? Like that cop, he had a good line on Michael Myers when he was doing his store, his mannequin slow walk, and then he did like his like left turn military style. And it's like he had time to drop a clip into him before he even got behind that corner.
Yep.
And he's like, "Hey, you person that doesn't respond to verbal commands, stop." I mean, he really should have been shot there, and then they would have known he was immortal.
Yeah, which is the big revelation at the end, because this one should have been called The People versus Michael Myers. I do like that they did a lot of the people that interacted with him 40 years ago. They brought them back. I know the kid wasn't the same person, but I think the older lady that gets stabbed in the SUV, I'm pretty sure that's the same actress that it was in the 70s or whatever. Go ahead.
I do want to note that an entire fire brigade gives Michael Myers less trouble in a fight than a woman with a pitchfork.
Yeah, that was exactly what my next thing like that.
And also in H2O, an old lady elbows him worse than an entire fire brigade. An old lady elbows him and he goes down for a couple seconds. Fire brigade, literally not an issue. I think she should be dragging people out of burning buildings, and those assholes can go on Social Security.
Yeah, it could have been a really, really fucking cool scene. That's one of the things I mentioned as soon as the movie ended. Like, that scene could have been fucking awesome because Michael Myers comes out of the burning building and he's got an axe in his hand or like some sort of pry tool or something, right?
Yeah, like a metal bar, maybe.
Yeah. The firemen don't even like question who is this fucker? They just like weapon up. And none of them touch him. It was very disappointing.
The guy with the water hose, he was really let down by his team because he had a beat on him with the water hose, and Michael Myers just literally he doesn't run him, he walks up to them, and all the guys with axes just watch him get stabbed. Like, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so now it's my turn to fight him.
Yeah, and that was a weak fucking water hose because it would have blasted him off his feet. You kidding me?
Yeah, but like I think when I was watching it, I sent you a message on Discord. Like, so wait, does Michael Myers just hard sprint whenever he's off screen?
Yeah.
And you said no, he just teleports.
Yeah, because if you keep him in eyesight and you were to like do a very slow jog backwards, he would never catch you. You know, if you just kept watching him and you just like walked backwards, he can never catch you as long as you kept your eyes on him. But as soon
Michael
as you
Myers is like a weeping angel from Doctor Who.
as soon as you lose sight of him, he's gone. When they get to the hospital, the three girls, Jamie Lee Curtis, her daughter and granddaughter. I mean, later on, the granddaughter's like, he killed my dad, all that stuff, you know, and she really. But at this point, all the dad gets that died in the previous one, right at the end, is like she looks at his ring, and she goes, "Dad's gone," and that's it for the entire like for the first 40 minutes of the movie. That's all he gets for like remembrance. It's like, oh yeah, it's fine, he's gone. There's one point where Michael Myers grabs a light tube and breaks it in half. He just channels his inner Nick Gage. If you ever want to know what that's about, check out Dark Side of the Ring with Nick Gage. Very interesting. I think it's on Spike TV or whatever the fuck Spike TV is now. So when he busts into that one house where it's like the older like black woman and the older white guy, he kills them both, but he stabs that one guy in the back on the table with like 6 knives.
I mean, he was just doing like a little decoration thing, I guess. Like he sometimes like hangs people up or like I don't know, like fillets them or something.
Oh, was he testing to see which knife was best?
I mean, it just seems like every now and then he gets a little extra gruesome, and then sometimes he kills you and leaves you, but then sometimes he's like, now it's time for me to get out some daffodils and make a little table centerpiece.
I have a note here that says exposition time, and I can't remember what happened, but
all
I
that
think
fucking bar scene.
Oh,
They need to give me a fast forward button for this shit. This movie, I don't know. Like, I found this movie to be aggressively boring. Remember the end of American Crime?
God, yeah.
That's how I felt watching this movie.
There's the point where Tommy Doyle, the kid who Jamie Lee Curtis was babysitting in the first Halloween, he's like riling everybody up, like defend the town and everything. I thought that was pretty interesting, but immediately after, they're chasing after this dude that they think is Michael Myers, but isn't. And I feel like the scene lasts 15 minutes. It's just this like really like scared psycho guy. He's one of the guys that broke out with Michael Myers. He ends up Judy Greer's character like is trying to save him, but she locks him in like this hallway, and the dude like jumps out of the window and kills himself. We spent 15 minutes for that payoff. It's pretty great. Christ.
Yeah, it's. So let me ask you: if they were to like cut Michael Myers' head off, would you just like get up and put it back on? Like, he gets shot like 20 times, doesn't he?
Yeah, in that end scene.
He doesn't. He's not even bleeding. Like at the end, he's not even like bleeding.
No, they beat his ass so badly. The people versus Michael Myers, like half of the town. They shoot him, they stab him, they beat him with baseball bats. Judy Greer stabs him in the spine with a pitchfork. Anything you can think of has happened to this man. And then Judy Greer stabs him in like the base of the spine, like the brainstem, and he gets up and murders the entire town, including Judy Greer. Spoilers. Can I ask you this? 2 people live in Michael Myers' childhood home, and they're 2 gay guys named Big John and Little John. The guy that was Big John was a smaller guy, so it was like, is it like a dick reference thing? I gotta ask you.
It's about the diameter of their, but never mind.
And when they realized that somebody broke in the house, was Big John, in parentheses, wearing 2 watches. That really bothered me. He takes off one. He's like, it's like, where's my Vaseline? At one point, Jamie Lee Curtis gets up and she's like, oh, I gotta go kill this motherfucker. It's like, yeah, good luck. But she takes a vial of clear liquid, draws it out, I would guess roughly 10 milliliters of a drug, and stabs herself with it. If that's morphine or fentanyl, she's probably dead. But at the very least, she's out. I was trying to think of what that drug could possibly be, where she could, I don't know, even speak. let alone get up and try and run around. She was using the doctors were giving her a drug after she just had surgery after what happened to her in the last one? She got stabbed or something. I don't know. But then she just takes a random vial and shoots herself with it. Maybe it was penicillin. She thought it was helping her. Oh, this takes care of the pain. All right, she'd be fucking.
Placebo
dead.
effect is pretty powerful.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. It was a lot of the old shit. Michael Myers kills random people.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say you liked it because I felt like it had a really they spent a lot of time of Michael Myers like murdering people by hand, which I thought you would enjoy.
And then the coolest part was the town jumping him, and that didn't even work. So it was like,
well, I mean, I was bored to death. I was like, they're not going to kill Michael Myers.
I thought they were gonna, because this shit's getting old, and so is Jamie Lee Curtis.
I mean, it's a mask. You can just put someone else in there.
What do you mean? Jamie Lee Curtis is the old woman.
Oh my god! I thought Jamie Lee Curtis was like the guy playing Michael Myers.
It's the sister. Yeah, she's getting pretty old, so
then she'll have a daughter, and then
sure.
that won't work, and then they'll have someone else, and then
the daughter dies in this movie. She's the one staring out the window at the end when Michael Myers stabs her. The granddaughter
they'll have H3O where the son's there or something. I don't know.
The granddaughter's still alive. She's the one that was dating that lesbian dude.
I mean, I guess they could kill him in a movie and then just have another movie pretend that movie didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I don't think that you want to, in a movie like Halloween, kill the main character. Although they have killed Freddy a couple times, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yes, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
When I was watching, I was like, they're not going to kill him. Well, you can't kill him in his own movie. That's just rude.
I've seen it enough, seen these movies enough to where they kill him a lot. They chop his head off in one of them. It doesn't work, but I guess he's fucking immortal now, so.
I thought he'd been immortal the whole time.
I don't. They never go there because he only ever gets like shot once or twice or stabbed once. It's not like he ever. Well, he does get set on fire multiple times, so I guess so.
But I mean, a lot of people in this. I mean, the black guy in H2O is immortal by that measure. He gets lit up and then he's fine.
Oh, LL Cool J.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, just grazed me with the 9 bullets that the dude shot at him. The previous one was all right. I had high hopes for this one, but that's what I get for having high hopes.